This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning for March 2, 2023, 186 people murdered so far this year. Crime statistics show that almost 200 people have been murdered in Jamaica since January. Some 186 people have been killed from January 1 to February 28. This is below the 245 homicides recorded for the corresponding period last year. St. James recorded most of the murders with 25, followed by Kingston Western with 22, Clarendon with 18, and the St. Catharines South Division with 16. 12 of the 19 police divisions have recorded a decline in murders. A total of 315 people have been shot and injured in gun attacks so far this year. The data is also showing a reduction in reported cases of shootings, rapes, robbery, and break-ins when compared with the similar period last year. Chang defends the quality of bulletproof vest provided to JCF. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang has defended the quality of the bulletproof vest procured for members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. The Jamaica Police Federation has accused the government of not procuring what it calls the right type of bulletproof vest for members. Chairman of the Jamaica Police Federation, Corporal Rohan James, claimed that a policeman shot by gunmen in Greenwich Farm, St. Andrew last week was not wearing the ideal vest. Addressing the Standing Finance Committee meeting on Wednesday afternoon, Minister Chang said while there have been supply challenges, the best quality vests are obtained for distribution to the police.
The vest we acquire is of the appropriate and best quality for the men on the road. We may sometimes have a gap in the numbers as they come in because of procurement and so forth, but the vest they get are of the best quality. And we have to assure the members at all times we are buying the best vest. And I said, there's a small gap in supply, and when you get that gap, there are about 1,000 now being distributed, and we're ordering again, because we try to order ahead of time. But when you get that gap, sometime an officer may keep his old one, and that happens. But what we buy is of the best quality. It's when we're changing over, because they have a lifespan, and we have to buy in time to remove them from the service in due course.
Businessman shot dead in Negril. A 40-year-old businessman was shot dead in Negril, Westmoreland on Wednesday morning. Investigators say O'Neill Christopher Smith, otherwise called the Sun, a resident of Good Hope District in Negril, was shot dead outside a nightclub about 3 o'clock. It is reported that Mr. Smith was purchasing food at a cook shop at the club when he was confronted by gunmen who opened fire, hitting him multiple times. He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Man shot while checking out car. Police have launched a manhunt for the occupants of a white motorcar who shot and injured a man in Lances Bay in Lucy, Hanover Tuesday night. Police reports are that the man saw the vehicle and went to check it out when he was shot by one of the occupants. It was reported that around 9:15 p.m., the 31-year-old was at a shop in the community talking with other persons when he saw a white Toyota Axia drove up. The police said the man went to look at the car and check it out when one of the occupants exited with a firearm and opened fire at him before the vehicle sped off. The man reportedly ran and was later discovered suffering from a gunshot wound to the ankle. He was assisted to the hospital where he was treated and admitted in stable condition. Rough it out charged for fake gun. Residents in Cedar Valley, Redwood, St. Catherine sent a clear message to the public on Tuesday after they effected a citizen's arrest on a man who reportedly attacked one of their own with an imitation firearm. The man, 25-year-old Romario Parker of Cedar Valley, was subsequently handed over to the police and charged with possession of an imitation firearm. Reports are that about 8:30 a.m., a man was riding his bicycle in the community when he was attacked by Parker with the weapon. A struggle ensued during which community members ran to the man's assistance and apprehended Parker. The police were summoned and Parker was handed over to the team and later charged. His court date is being arranged. Couple escapes a gun attack, houses set on fire. A couple narrowly escaped death when they were attacked by gunmen who reportedly set their dwelling on fire in Old Green Island, Hanover, Wednesday morning. Police reported that around 1:50 a.m., a man and his girlfriend were at home when he heard strange sounds outside. The man armed himself with a machete, the police said, and was proceeding to the front door when it was suddenly kicked open and one of several gunmen opened fire at him. The man and his girlfriend, who was in another room, ran from the house without being injured. It was later discovered that the culprits attempted to burn the building by setting it on fire, but the blaze was extinguished by residents. Police said they found 3 spent shells while processing the scene. No motive has been established for the attack. NWC increasing capacity to deliver water. With the reduction in rainfall over the last 4 months, the National Water Commission is increasing its capacity to deliver water to affected areas. The government had announced that the country is experiencing a meteorological drought, resulting in the NWC imposing water restrictions. Minister with responsibility for water, Matthew Samuda, said the NWC is moving to ensure that the commodity is delivered to residents. He said that the NWC has increased its capacity with the purchase of 8 new water trucks last year and will purchase another 8 trucks this year. The entity has also been working through the Drought Management Committee to ensure that, ahead of what is expected to be an unusually dry season, it will be better able to manage the quality of water provided by the trucks. Minister Samuda said water storage has already been boosted with work on minor storage facilities.
NWC has built in some additional resilience in its purchase of 8 new water trucks last year, and there will be further purchase of another 8 new ones this year, which will increase our individual capacity to do so. We've also been working through the Drought Management Committee, which has membership from the Ministry of Health, to ensure that ahead of what we expect to be an unusually dry season, we are better able to manage the quality of the water in these trucks. As we know, we've had problems in the past in terms of monitoring these trucks. To be clear, having done the studies now on the Mona Reservoir, the base of it is no more than 10% silt. In this year's budget, we have allocated for the technical work to be done at Hermitage to determine the structural integrity and what desilting that facility would mean. As it relates to what is required for Kingston and St. Andrew, a $68 million water treatment plant on the Rio Cobre will provide additional 15 million gallons into St. Catherine and Kingston and St. Andrew, which should deal with the urban demand of water in these areas. So your source water will significantly increase within 20 months from May.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.